Gastos lang, walang balik. Gumagastos ka na sa marketing, pero bakit parang walang pumapasok na bagong customers? Nag-post ka na sa Facebook at nag-ads ka na rin. Hindi lang yon, may tarpaulin ka pa sa harap ng store. Pero bakit parang wala pa rin nangyayari? Nasaan na ba napupunta ang marketing budget mo? Anak, this is one of the most frustrating things a business owner can experience. Kaya I hear you. You spend money, you spend time, you try everything you see other businesses are doing. And wala namang nagwo-work. May effort pero walang resulta. May gastos pero walang balik. And the worst part, you don't even know what you're doing wrong. You just know something is not clicking. This breaks my heart every single time na pag may nagsasabi sa akin tungkol sa kanilang marketing struggles. Dahil I've been there as well. Gumastos din ako, nagsayang ako ng pera sa marketing, pero wala akong napala. Zero. Sayang. And after 40 years in business, let me tell you, marketing failures are not random. They follow patterns, and once you see those patterns, you can finally stop wasting money and start getting real customers. Kaya today, I want to share 5 myths that might be killing your marketing right now. This is to help you see what is really going wrong. Dahil anak, you cannot fix what you don't understand. And most business owners are making the same mistakes over and over without even knowing it. Tulad ko rin dati. Kaya pag-usapan natin yan ha. First myth, basta may post, may bibili na. Ikaw ba ay nagpo-post para lang mag-post na hindi mo alam kung bakit? Baka akala mo na as long as you are posting on social media, you will get in customers na. So let me share with you the story about a couple. Tawagin natin silang si Dennis at saka si Roxy. Meron silang frozen food manufacturing business which started as a side hustle. Siomai, lumpia, and other frozen products. Binibenta nila sa mga restaurant at saka small retailers. Si Roxy handled the marketing and every day nagpo-post siya sa Facebook. Photos of their products, videos of their production, motivational quotes, promo announcements. She was consistent and she never missed a day. Pero si Dennis kept asking, we are posting every day pero bakit hindi dumadami ang orders natin? At hindi alam ni Roxy kung anong isasagot niya. She was doing everything she saw na yung mga ginagawa ng iba, ginagaya niya na nagpo-post siya, nag-hashtag, nagbo-boost ng post, sometimes kung ano-ano pa. So, when I sat down with them, I asked one simple question. Sino ba talaga ang kausap ninyo dyan sa posts ninyo? And si Roxy ay napahinto. Sabi niya, everyone who wants frozen food. And nung sinabi niya yon, doon ka nalaman na may problema. You see, their best customers were restaurant owners who needed bulk orders. Pero yung post nila were designed for regular consumers, recipes, family photos, generic food content. The people who could actually buy from them in volume, they were not seeing the content that spoke to their needs. Kaya anak, eto yung lesson. Posting without direction, noise lang yan. If you do not know exactly who you are trying to reach and what problem you're solving for them, all your effort is wasted. Busy ka pero hindi ka productive. Marketing without a clear target is like throwing arrows in the dark. You might hit something but probably not. Kaya, let's be strategic. Myth number 2, pag nag-ads, dadami ang customers. Are you spending on ads without a clear message? Alam mo anak, ang daming ganito ang paniniwala. Basta nag-ads ka na, automatic dadami na ang bibili sa'yo. Yan din ang akala nila Manny at Cora. They own a logistics trucking company for 9 years na, hauling products for construction materials and agricultural products. Manny decided to invest in Facebook ads. He even hired someone to run them. Every month, they spent thousands of pesos on advertising. The ads showed the trucks, their warehouse, their team. Nice photos, professional look. Pero months passed and the phone was not ringing more than before. Yung mga leads na pumapasok, they were mostly wrong fit. Small deliveries na hindi naman nila pwedeng pagkakitaan. Mga maling location, maling cargo types. So Cora was frustrated. Sabi niya, ang laki laki ng ginagastos namin, Mami N. Bakit hindi nag-i-improve ang bookings? And when they mentioned it during our call, I looked at their ads and saw the problem immediately. The ads looked nice pero walang malinaw na message. There was no clear answer to the question every potential customer asks. Bakit ikaw ang pipiliin ko over competitors? Yung kanilang ads did not explain what made them different. They did not address the fears of their target customers. They did not speak to the specific problems construction companies face with deliveries. It was just pretty pictures with no substance. Ito yung lesson, anak. Ang mga ads na walang clear message ay just expensive decorations. It's not about how much you spend sa ads. It's about what you say. Kung hindi mo masagot ang tanong na, bakit ikaw? Then your money is going to waste. If you are doing this, then you need to have a look at your ads. Myth number 3, basta may promo, bibili na ang tao. Are your promos bringing in the wrong customers? Let me share about a couple. Let's call them Paulo and Trina. They run a dental clinic chain for 6 years. 3 branches, good reputation for quality work. And to attract more patients, they started offering big discounts. 30% off cleaning, free consultation, discounted whitening packages. And nag-work naman. People flooded in and as a result, yung kanilang appointment books punong-puno. But after a few months, Paulo noticed something disturbing. Yung kanilang sales was actually going down at ang kanilang team sobrang pagod. Bakit? Dahil ang promo ay nakapag-attract ng patients who only wanted cheap services. Isang beses lang sila pumunta doon for the discount tapos never na silang bumalik. Nagreklamo pa sila about upselling, no? Some even had bad reviews nung na-feel nila na nape-pressure sila to get additional treatments. So, na-feel ni Trina yung burnout. They were working harder than ever pero mas mababa na ang kita nila. Kasi alam mo anak, yung promo nila attracted price hunters, hindi loyal patients. People who had no intention of becoming regular customers. People who did not value quality dental care. Kaya yung kanilang tunay na ideal patients were professionals and families who wanted ongoing dental care. Kaya lang, hindi na sila makapasok dahil ang dami ng mga discount seekers. Sayang, di ba? And so, ano ang lesson dito? Promos without a system will attract the wrong people. Discounts can fill your schedule with customers who drain your energy and hurt your profit. Kaya, tandaan ha, not every customer is a good customer. And a less thought na marketing, it will bring you bad customers. Myth number 4, basta maganda ang product, mabebenta yan. Is your marketing talking about features instead of feelings? You might be wondering, mali ba if we mention the features of our products or services? Let's find out by taking a look at this couple's story. Tawagin natin silang si Romy at si Fe. They run an agribusiness specializing sa animal feeds production and medyo matagal-tagal na rin sila. Quality feeds for hog raisers and poultry farmers. At napakagaling ng produkto nila. Actually, better than most competitors. Higher protein content, better formulation, at yung kanilang customers na nagstay were also very loyal. Pero they struggled to get new customers. You see, yung kanilang marketing ay nakafocus on the specs, protein percentages, ingredients list, and technical details which can overwhelm the customer. Si Fe na nag-handle ng sales kept hearing the same thing. Tipin lang namin. Yes, potential customer would listen politely then buy from competitors with lower prices. Naturally, si Romy feeling frustrated na, no? Sabi niya, ang feeds naman namin ay mas magaling. Bakit kaya hindi nila nakikita? And during our coaching session, here is what I told them. Your customers don't buy feeds. They buy healthy animals. They buy peace of mind. They buy the promise that their livestock will grow well and sell for good prices. Ang problema, yung marketing ninyo, you only talk about what the product was, not what the product meant for the customer. Let me explain. Nobody lies awake at night thinking I need 18% crude protein. Ang inisip nila, ang mga baboy ko kaya, will they be healthy? Will I make more money this season? Anak, ang lesson ay ito. Features tell, but stories tell. Kaya kailangan may kwento. Marketing that converts, speak to the heart, fears, dreams, and struggles. Don't just focus on high quality, affordable, durable, walang bibili dahil sa specs. They buy because they feel understood. Remember that. Myth number 5, basta gumastos ka sa marketing, kikita na yan. Are you spending without knowing what's working? Many believe that as long as you spend a lot on marketing, your sales will improve. Pero, totoo ba yan? Let me share with you about a couple again. Let's call them Carlo and Denise. They run a pet supplies brand for 5 years. Nagbebenta sila ng dog food, accessories, at grooming products online and also through their retailers. Si Carlo handled marketing. He tried everything: Facebook ads, Instagram influencers, TikTok videos, Google ads, event sponsorships, trade fairs. You name it, he tried it. Every month, they spent over 100,000 pesos on various marketing activities. Kaya si Denise kept asking, which one is actually bringing in customers? Carlos' answer was always, hindi ko sure pero we're getting orders naman. Nako, dito pa lang nung narinig ko, red flag na. Let's continue. Tama, they were getting orders, but they had no idea which marketing activities were working and which were pure waste of their money. Kaya nung tinulungan ko sila na i-track properly for 3 months, na-discover nila something shocking. Almost kalahati ng kanilang marketing budget was going to the activities that brought almost zero sales. Sayang na sayang. And meanwhile, one simple thing that they were doing, following up messages to past customers, was actually bringing in more repeat orders than all of their ads combined. Carlo felt really terrible. Sabi niya, dami naming sinayang na pera all this time. Ang tinuturo nito sa atin is this: if you are not measuring your marketing efforts, you are guessing, and guessing is expensive. Kaya kailangan alam mo exactly where your customers are coming from, anong mga activities ang nagdadala ng sales, alin ang nagdadala ng wala, and without this, you are just throwing money and hoping that something sticks. And so, if you think that as long as you are spending on marketing, sales will improve, nako, nagkakamali ka anak. Marketing failure is painful, especially when you're spending money you work hard to earn, especially when you are putting in effort and seeing nothing in return. Pero here is what I've learned over the years. Most marketing failures are not about budget. They are about blind spots. Posting without direction, ads na walang message, promos na walang sistema, products na walang kwento, at spending without measuring. Ito ang mga patterns na nakaka-drain sa inyong marketing budget, and this will give you nothing back. So, tingnan mo ang marketing mo this week. Ask yourself honestly, do I know exactly who am I trying to reach? Is my message clear? Are my promos attracting the right people? Am I telling a story or just listing features? Am I tracking what actually works? And if you are struggling with any of these, anak, the good news is you can fix it. Not by spending more, but by thinking more clearly. Your marketing can work. You just need to stop believing the myths that keep you stuck. Sabihin mo sa akin, anak, sa comments kung alin sa mga myths na ito ang talagang tumama sa iyo ng sobra-sobra. What's your biggest marketing struggle right now? Kaya dapat tayong maging business-minded Pinoy.